And welcome to the Dawg Chug. Yes, it's me again, Ed in Columbus, hosting Andy. Games have consequences, and once again, the audience and you are gonna feel that tonight. But I'm back in the pilot chair, and but I got a good flight crew with me tonight.
Only 2 more weeks.
Only 2 more weeks.
This
Andy,
one
I got a feeling that's going to be extended. But wait, we'll play games, and I'll sign an executive order before probably the last show that I do this. So we'll make it. Hey, popular demand, I'll be back. But hey, we got Lana. Jake is back, and Jake, we had John a couple weeks ago, and you said you had a fun time. And hey, I don't know if you're lying to us or what's going on, but hey, you're back, so we're gonna have you on the whole show. Shout out to Phil right there, my guy Phil.
Hi, Phil.
I'm surprised he's not talking about the white women. He loves the white women. That's what Phil does. That's what Phil does. My brother Phil loves the white women. That's why Lana's here. So here you go. Say hi.
I represent.
Lana, say hi. Hi, Phil. Say hi. He'll love that.
Hi, Phil.
All right, there you go.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, there you go. So we'll go around the horn. Got a lot going on. Andy, we'll start with you since, you're sitting Kyrie Irving style tonight to LeBron. That would be
I think there's a pretty good chance that you're not going to get extended.
Oh, okay.
It's doing well. It's cold right now. Got cold again in Cleveland, but I think this is like the last cold day we're going to have. Until the Indians home opener, it's always cold then.
I know.
Yeah. Notice how he said Indians, everyone. Notice how he said Indians. Roger, what say you?
I don't know. There's not much going on other than I work with a freaking guy whose wife came face to face with Bigfoot's feet in her backyard.
Oh, I saw that.
The stuff around the garage was moved around and stuff. She asked him, "Hey, were you in the backyard?" He said, "No, I wasn't in the backyard. It's been snowing and that." She called the police. They came out. The coppers measured it, and they called the news. The news station came out, took pictures. They're going to put it on the news. So he's not allowed to. He wouldn't let me take any pictures of it. He just sent me a picture of Bigfoot's toe print. So I do have a picture of Bigfoot's toe print in my phone, and he was running around the backyard in Manaway. And I'm serious. This is actually happened. He had the pictures on his phone and everything. Bigfoot's running loose, and he was in Rob's backyard. And I'm going to bring her and Bigfoot on once they're on the news and they do this interview. Her and Bigfoot are going to come on the show. So how about that?
Okay,
I love that.
Love that.
Right.
Now, Jake, you are
top that, Parking Browns.
Go ahead. What were you saying, Andy?
That I can see our fans falling off right now.
Oh, well, that's what thank you for that. Long wind alert. Gonna be no. Jake, you're back. You came back. You were on initially a couple of weeks ago. You're back tonight. Some would say, if you lost any brain cells, they got other words. I choose not to use them for the sake of show's sake. But you're back. We're glad to have you back, Jake. Why are you back? What, you like us or?
Yeah. Learn your lesson.
I had a good time the last time. I'm always down to talk Browns. Of course, free agency was popping. Andrew Berry actually made some moves, and I think improved the team. And other than that, man, it's cold down here in Florida, too. It's 70 degrees tonight, a little chilly.
You son of a bitch.
And,
right. I don't want to hear about your 70 degrees. Jake.
Hey, I'll be moving back up north after I graduate, though.
Okay, good.
Well, then you better stay another year there. Go take extra.
I am 2027. I'm graduating down here, and then me and my wife are gonna move back.
Oh, what a present! What a treat that'll be.
Yeah, what a treat!
What a treat.
Yeah.
Lana's back. You were on vacation. Weren't you in Florida or something like that? Or?
I was in Florida the week of the 23rd. Yeah.
Okay.
And then
And you came back to Cleveland.
I did. I returned. And what a week it's been, you guys. We've had Bigfoot, we've had snow, we've had 70 degrees, we've had hurricane winds, and now we had a meteor.
Yeah.
So,
I was hoping, well, not hoping, but Cleveland, you get a meteor and it seems like no big deal and everything, and you would think there'd be more impact, but it seemed like a brown Sunday. Yeah, not much.
You know what I thought? I thought for a minute that the Shadorians. They were going to get on behind it was the spaceship that was picking them up.
Oh.
That's what I thought was happening. The Shadorians were going to get. I thought the spaceship was here to the gate. Who were those people that were getting on behind the comet?
Oh yeah, the cult. That's right. And they were going to. I forget.
And the spaceship was hiding behind the comet as it came here.
Yeah.
The video, yeah. Yeah, the Shadorians were waiting behind the comet, or the meteor was their spaceship.
Oh, okay. Well,
Interesting.
we're ready, right? We're ready for the pickup, right? But we got a great show, jam-packed, just like Cleveland's weather and their atmosphere and everything that's going on with that. We're coming fully loaded tonight. But we have, Andy, we have the hottest segment in all of Cleveland sports podcasting. And like I said, and it wasn't my idea. And it wasn't my idea. It's Andy's. I'll give Andy credit for it. Dawg Chug voicemails. Andy,
I love it.
I will let you take it away.
All right, so we're going to do our Dawg Chug voicemails. We got a bunch of them today. It's going to be great. But please, if you want to get famous, send a little voice clip to dawgchugpod@gmail.com. We'll get them in. Everyone's going to react like crazy. Your Q score is going to go up like by 50. So please send them in. And with that, let's hear what we got tonight.
Hey, Chug, the Bug, Mike Chalker here from northwestern Pennsylvania, and I got to tell you, I love the Cleveland Browns. What have the Browns got that I love? Well, I was a Buffalo Bills fan for so many years. They almost lost every game, but who? The Cleveland Browns brought it out of the gutter and went right back down. 0-16, back to back, baby. That's what I'm talking about.
Huh?
Hey, Dawg Chug crew. It's Catherine Hickman here. The brown silent DEI darling. Roger can't stop roasting. Roger, baby. Your Dawg Chug rants about me make my panties data crunch wetter than Barry's draft picks. You hot grumpy stud, you. You've got less time on earth than Monken does as Brown's head coach.
Ooh.
And I want you to bend me over that Lombardi and ram that Italian sausage so deep while I gag on your plumber's pride. And I moan Ivy excuses with your sweat dropping all over me. Your hairy chest grinding my perky lady boss tits while I whistle like data points in my G-spot. Pound this clueless football bimbo until you make me scream, fire Andrew Barry. Call me back plumber bear daddy.
Oh my.
Hey,
Whoa.
yeah, Dawg Chug, man. This Lamar.
Hey!
I don't know
My
what's
favorite.
gotten into me, but it might be the ripple and weed, but whoo, I got to call and maybe confess something to y'all. Have you taken a good look at Dee Haslam lately? Man, she got a set of titties that make you want to bend her over and beg for buttermilk. I'm not proud of what I just said, but I got to tell you, I know I'm thinking about it. Anyway, you all do what you got to do and keep Dawg chugging on, and I just keep on thinking about them big old titties. Later.
Wow.
Huh. That was awfully descriptive voicemails we received.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fans are really sending in a lot of
Detail.
about tits.
Yeah, right.
Oh,
I think we need some ladies to call in.
Ladies, if you're out there.
Called in. What are you
No,
talking
I mean,
where all the white women at?
we need
Yeah, that's right. Hey, Bill's got it.
We
Yeah.
need all ladies.
Roger, do you think Catherine has a chance? I know you're not a fan of her as in the front office, but sexually, does she got a chance?
I'm going to reserve comment on that.
That's a yes.
That's not a no. Look,
You put her in the shower and wet her hair down, things change.
The first one sounded like Chuck Galletti, a little bit former Cleveland sports guy. I would have liked that. I liked that the first one, and then Lamont obviously bringing it. But Catherine Hickman, I think she gets the call of the night, the plumber's pride and all that going on. I think that that won it for me.
Thank you, Catherine. When you get them off,
I'll wait for my kids to hear that.
He'll be a little more, slide into his DMs, Catherine. That's my advice to you.
Yeah, Phil says we're not probably ever going to get Mary Kay on with this type of tomfoolery. You know what?
Tomfoolery. I love that word.
Phil, I think you're wrong. I think, you know what? Hey.
Mary Kay might be calling in next week.
Yeah, Phil. Tune in next week.
That's who we need. That's who we need.
Yeah. Donger agrees with
she's
with
been in
Lamont.
my DMs too. Her and Kat, both of them.
Yeah, Juan liked it. Juan got so. You know what? Hey, say what you want about the calls, Lana, but it seems like the people love them. The people love them. And Phil said Milfy K. That's right. That's right.
Okay.
That's right.
Really?
Hey, Phil loves the white women. Phil's an expert on the white women. Okay, so don't. That's what he does. That's what he does. But well, thank you, Andy. Like I said, that is becoming the hottest segment in all of Cleveland sports podcasting for reasons. Hey, I don't need to explain them. Just listen. Those 3 voicemails alone got it done. And next week we're going to bring some more of that fun. So, but without further
put us over the top.
Yeah, says the Michigan man. So without further ado, we'll get into what we normally get into, and that's a little bit of fun, which I did not load. I apologize. Let me get the slides up. I did a little work, and so we'll hide these. We'll remove that, and then we'll go here. Little behind the scenes. Yeah, sorry, Andy. Maybe that's why I'll lose my job. All right, here we go. This is Any Comments with you, Dawg Chug. Breaking news. The USA baseball team lost to Venezuela in the World Baseball Classic final, or what Cleveland baseball fans would say, winning. According to Cardinal Report, Columbus was ranked 2nd best city to live in for all NHL cities. Thank goodness Cleveland doesn't have an NHL franchise because they would be ranked dead last where the Browns finish every year. And finally, the loss of Jim Schwartz as defensive coordinator is already affecting Cleveland, as Cleveland allowed a first quarter touchdown from a fucking meteor. And this is Ed in Columbus with you, Dawg Chug. Breaking news.
Well done, Ed. Wow.
It was lovely.
Yeah, I like the first quarter. I thought of like first quarter. It is first quarter 2026. You know, I thought that Browns defense, usually they fade in the fourth quarter, but now without Jim Schwartz, Andy, we're fading in the first quarter. So I hope Todd Monken, I don't even know who that, hey, Jake, who is our defensive coordinator now?
Rutenberg.
Sure. Okay, that sounds good to me, right?
He's also a guy that
Don
called
Capers.
into the Dawg Show.
Oh, that's right.
Don Capers.
Oh,
Don
yes.
Capers is our defensive coordinator.
Yeah, right. So he's friend of show, Andy. So he's now friend of show. So that's fun. That's fun. And you know, I do like to. Whoa!
What's that?
Never
That's it.
Welch's vodka transfusion grape drink.
What's the percentage on it?
I think it's
He was having nose on the night out.
5.9.
Does it taste just like juice? Is it carbonated?
It tastes like grape juice, not like grape pop.
Wow.
Oh,
So good.
Oh, I would enjoy that immensely.
All right. Well, yeah. And if you're out there, Welch's, if you want to sponsor, please feel free to do so.
Come on, Welch's.
There it is.
Welch's.
Andy will pass out by the end of the show, and it'll prove that hey, your product is very good. So there you go. So, yeah.
Mhm.
But hey,
I think their Coca-Cola owns Welch's. I'll stop by. They're over on Highland Road in Twinsburg. I'll just pop in and see if they want to,
Yeah, why
sponsor
not?
Dawg Chug.
I mean, I'm sure they watch.
Can you please get that on video so we can throw that on the show?
That would be good.
Clipped. We'll get
Roger
that.
negotiating.
Oh, jeez.
We're up
Yeah.
there all the time.
We're gonna end up owing them money just to talk about them. That's what it's gonna be. So we don't want to do that. But hey, without further ado, like I said, we have break-in news. But I really enjoy doing a top 10. And like I always say, you got to keep the top 10 current and what's in the news. And obviously with Cleveland's Meteor, we're gonna go that route. So tonight we have a top 10, the top 10 places in Northeast Ohio that if hit by a meteor might make things better. Top 10 places in Northeast Ohio that if hit by a meteor might make things better. Number 10, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. It's a beautiful building, but nothing in it's worth the price of admission. And it's also kind of boring. Number 9, any Cleveland Public High School. God damn, those kids are stupid. Do they know how to fucking read anyways? Number 8, East Cleveland. No explanation needed. Okay. Number 7, the Oak Memorial Bridge. Maybe we can get rid of those gay-ass guardians. Go Tribe!
Hey.
Number 6, any one of the 1 million potholes that Cleveland has. Maybe they would actually fill it in, probably.
Chuck holes.
Number 5, Myles Garrett's car when he's driving. Number 4, Deshaun Watson's house. Number 3, Cleveland City Hall when Mayor Bibb is in the office. Number 2, Berea. And the number 1 place in Northeast Ohio that if hit by a meteor might make things better is Of course. Huntington Bank Field. Here we go, Meteor. Here we go. Boom, boom. And that's tonight's top 10.
Wow.
All right, Ed.
Wait, you're saying if a
Again,
meteor hit a pothole, it would make it better?
Yeah. Yeah, that's how big your potholes are. Yeah.
Wouldn't
it
it just
would
make the
level it
pothole
out.
bigger?
it would actually just fill it in, Andy. It would fill it in.
Oh, yes. Like
Yeah,
that big one we
see?
just had.
Yeah, and it's science, Andy. You have a big hole and it fills it in. It's science. That's Dawg Chug science, Jake. That's Dawg Chug science right there.
Yes.
Okay?
I got what you were saying.
Yeah, Andy, geez, what are you trying to do? Like actually like be like Bill Nye or something or what here?
Andy's looking
Andy,
at it. He's
Andy.
Googling.
Andy, I want you, Andy, because of that questioning, I
Yes,
need you to
Steve.
chug that Welch's.
She was.
I was in Superman.
Yeah, there you go. Movie star we got there, Steve. Movie
What a
star.
coincidence that is, huh?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Why-
I know. Isn't that weird?
I was like, why did they? I wondered when the movie came out, why are they the Meteors? What does that have to do with Cleveland? Well, there's your answer.
That
Yeah.
is so strange. Like foreshadowing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
freaked me out.
Only in Cleveland would you actually, who knows? I don't know.
Mhm.
But Jake, we brought you on because, to talk Browns. Obviously, you're wearing your Cleveland garb here. But tonight, the Browns actually made some moves. They got a defensive end from Buffalo, a kick returner, punt returner from Baltimore, and a Jaguar/Lion secondary help. Can you name them? I can't. And tell me if the Browns got better tonight.
Yeah, so AJ, I think it's Epinesa is how you say it.
Yep.
We lost, Cam Thomas in free agency. So he's just another rotational guy. I think I read he had 28 pressures on 223 snaps last year. So, he's just somebody opposite of Miles. And as a situational guy, he showed some juice. I think over 5 years, he has like 24 sacks. So just somebody that we need some more depth. You can never have enough edge rushers. So
$5 million, though, man. He's getting paid, right? I mean,
people's what I think, with the moves that we've made, on the offensive line, I'm hoping that means we're going to be looking at wideout in the draft at 6. That's my hope.
Oh, I hope so.
So, just from what we've done on the offensive line, everybody knows we're handcuffs because of the John contract. But honestly, they've made out a lot better than I expected. And then you had, the safety, Daniel Thomas over in Detroit. I think it's just another rotational piece. You've seen how our secondary room has been injured and beat up like every single year the last decade, if not longer, it seems.
Yeah.
Like. So he's just another guy,
Okay.
And then you got, Wallace.
Yeah.
And he's coming over from Baltimore. So he's got a relationship with Todd Monken, which is a good thing, and we've seen how bad our special teams has been. I don't think we've had any kind of punt return, kick returner since freaking Travis Benjamin.
Yeah.
And before him, Josh Cribbs, and I can't even name you. I don't think we ever had another one in my lifetime, and I was born in 1995. So I think they did get better today on top of the moves that we've already made, to improve this offensive line. So I'm happy with what they did.
Okay.
And Ed, that 5-year contract, it's actually been reported there's 17 void years on that. So he actually actually owes us $2 million, but when we cut him next year, we're going to owe $38 million in dead cash.
I will say this. We've talked about that. I thought, this would be kind of one of them years where we wouldn't see us really trying to improve at all. Really, obviously we knew some offensive linemen would get thrown into the mix because that needed to happen. But I think the way Andrew Berry's moving right now, adding these depth pieces, on the edge, you got this guy in the secondary that can step in and play if needed, which will probably happen, and he's focusing on special teams. They're not moving like a team that doesn't want to win next year.
I think they're moving exactly the way they would move if Deshaun Watson ended up winning when he got here and he won. Because at this point of his contract, they planned on kicking it down the road. They planned on doing a soft rebuild with him and coming back into this would be the period that they expected him, some of the contracts to be up, the little run to be over, maybe they dreamed of a Super Bowl, the fucktards that they are. But they're good. They're proceeding like they would had we been winning with his contract and with building this team, And this is going to be a down year record wise, but if he continues, what he needed to do is build this roster because he had 6 undrafted free agents that made the 53 last year.
And
So
I think
he needs to build that roster up.
Yeah, and then losing Devin Bush, and replacing him with Fitzy, that was huge because Rutenberg.
Yeah.
We've seen that in New York. He was with Rutenberg.
Mhm.
That's when he had his All-Pro years, played the best football of his life, and he's still, I think, only 31 years old. So
Yeah.
that was another big move. I think his ceiling could surpass even what we seen last year with Devin Bush, which he was a really good player.
Well, nothing has surpassed the greatest staple segment in all of Cleveland sports podcasting. That is Spit, Sip, Chug. Well, I will say a statement. I will say a statement. It is not a question, so don't question my goddamn statement, okay? And if you heavily agree with that statement, you will chug. If you dislike that statement and it just makes you sick like Andy's face right now, you will spit, make your wife clean it up. And if you're on the fence, you will sip. Can Roger sip tonight? The answer is no, Andy. The answer is no. The answer is no. So I will. Yeah, Roger, go ahead. Last words.
Rigged.
Rigged. Okay, sure. All right, buddy. So here's what we'll do. I'll give the statement, and we'll stick with the Browns on this one because this just kind of broke tonight. Shut up, Donger. Nice. Thank you for that. Kind of broke Adam Schefter, kind of broke it on X tonight, and talking about Andrew Berry, who made a proposal. So here's the statement. The Browns' proposal of being able to trade draft picks 5 years into the future instead of 3 reeks of nerds and mortgaging futures. We'll start with Andy tonight because he kind of kicked it up. He kind of hinted with that one. So, Andy, we'll start with you tonight.
On one hand, I like the idea of teams being able to do whatever they want. Why can't I trade a 2038 7th round draft pick? And in that way, it doesn't bother me that much. But like, if teams are going to start offering like 5 first round picks for the next 5 years plus more, look, a GM gets desperate, has to make a big move, and then they make a terrible move. I don't want a team to be like, the fans don't deserve to have their future so mortgaged on a shitty move. Can you imagine if we had given like 17 first round draft picks to get Deshaun Watson? Probably would have happened if the rule was updated to the way the Browns want it.
Go, girl.
I don't want any GM that wants to mortgage the future beyond 3 years should be fired, and anyone that proposes that it should be able to go to 5 years should just be told absolutely not. Go back to fucking nerd school. So I am chugging on this one.
Nice. Roger, Michigan man.
What are you drinking now, Andy?
Sunny D.
Oh, that's good.
It's.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Raj. Drink alert.
Orange apple.
What are you? Wow, Sunny D.
That's
Healthy.
good, you guys. Sunny D.
You're getting 9-year-old hammered down there, aren't you?
I'm proving that I have a monster hammer by how I drink.
Hey now.
What's the statement?
The statement being the Browns' proposal of being able to trade draft picks 5 years into the future instead of 3 reeks of nerds and mortgaging futures.
Oh, thank you.
It sounds like something DePodesta would have come up with. I don't give a shit. I don't care about trades or futures or contracts, and that's what football's become. Every article's about contracts and cap space and this. Just tell me who the 53 fucking players are, in September. That's all I want to know. I don't give a shit about any of it. I don't care about trading. It's nerds. It's guys that never buckled a chin strap looking for some way to fucking enjoy football. Yeah, man, whatever. Trade, don't trade. I don't give a shit. I'm chugging.
Chugging. All right. Jake, what are you doing here?
I'm going to chug.
All right.
I agree with Andy and Roger. I really don't give a shit if they want to do that. It is what it is to me, but I do think it's funny that it's the Browns that are, jumping the gun on this, and we all know how the analytics department is in Cleveland, so it's definitely the work of some nerds on this one.
Nice. In her shiny hair, she must have used Aveda or Bumble. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Knows his stuff.
Going on over there.
Yeah, Aveda.
Yeah.
I'm chugging.
Morticia.
That's about the dumbest thing I've ever heard of.
Yeah.
Why would you ever do that? You don't even know what's. I can't. No. I'm just no. Just like you all have hit the points, but you're right.
Okay.
We would have done that if that was the offering. This 17 first-round picks for Deshaun.
Yeah. I'm gonna chug as well. That means we all chug again. Hey, we all chug again. Chug alert.
Do your chug first.
that?
We gotta do it. Okay.
Okay, and then the team chug. I call that the team chug when we all have to chug. The team chug.
Very good.
I thought maybe what he's doing is 5 years. Maybe they'll make it 10 or 20. Maybe we'll get Deshaun Watson's kid or whatever like that. We're gonna trade for when he's like 5 and gonna bring him in. It reeks of nerds. It reeks of mortgage in the future. I mean. Yeah, but the only thing is maybe you could get 5 first-round picks for Myles Garrett instead of 3. Maybe that's what they're thinking. I don't know. So I don't know. I think for any beneficial case that you can make, it just reeks of desperate nerds and desperate people keeping their jobs to do desperate things, like to Andy's point, and then you fuck the fan base of the franchise that you're fucking. So, yeah, I have to chug on that one as well. So, hey, you know what? Hey, that's great. We all got to chug, and we're all in agreement. And like I said, if it's a nerd thing, it's got to be coming from Berea. Where, one thing I'll say, I always said the thing, North Korea or Berea, both regimes do desperate things, and you would think the people in Berea would have more restraint. So I'll give it and congratulations also to North Korea's Kim Jong-un, who got like 99.03% of the vote. You know what I'm saying? It just shows you that, when you're running your country as great as he is, you get the majority like he does, right?
Imagine being those 0.03 that voted no.
He said he's not going to show any, he said he's going to be a people for all and not show any discrimination against them. Yeah, right.
And people crying, and get the 100%.
Yeah.
And the same thing happened when Andrew Barry came in. So OBR, everybody at the OBR was fucking crying when Barry didn't get the 100% vote. Same thing.
And I just want to jump in here. Forces of nature, you're much better at commenting about the dome being a mistake than you are about hair products. So.
And I didn't know they were related. That's interesting information.
Oh, I guess Alana was interested.
I'm learning things.
Oh, there you go. And honestly, don't let Andy, scare you from. If you got a comment, feel free to shoot it out. You know what I'm saying? We're not a
comment. I'm just gonna make a judgment.
That's fair. No, that's fair. I just don't want anybody to be shy from letting us know anything that's on their mind.
Force of nature, I love you, man.
There you go.
We love you, man.
There you go. All right. Roger, came in with his lunch pail and he put in work this week, and he said, Ed, I got this spit, sip, chug statement. And I said, Roger, we're gonna use it, even though you're wearing very ugly attire right now, very ugly attire. But we're gonna play it. We'll even start with you, Roger, on this one. And that statement being, it's disappointing the USA did not win the World Baseball Classic because of MLB team restrictions on players. Roger, educate us, because a lot of people don't know.
I have not paid any attention to this.
I'm spitting on this. You know what's disappointing is that the MLB puts restrictions on the players to all the countries. It's just not just the United States team, and they sponsor this, they pour money into it, they want it to grow, and then they allow the teams to tell the manager of the national team that he's restricted with this guy or that guy. I think the solution is, and it's not disappointing it's not disappointing because I understand that most of the guys right now it's March. If this tournament was held in June, or July, it'd be a whole different story, because guys would have 300 at bats. Pitchers it would just be a whole different story, and that's across the board. With all the teams, with the major league players. I think what they need to do is have it in November, somewhere warm, obviously. And have it in November when there's no worry about rotation. There's no worry about, you still have the people with their bag protecting their money, maybe, but it'd be a lot less of guys not playing because of the upcoming season and all that, going in. I think that's the solution. But I'm not disappointed. It's not for the USA to win. It's to grow the game across the globe. That's what the intent of the WBC is. It's not for us to go in there and pound everybody every year. We can do that in the Olympics, or every 3 years. We'll do that every 4 in the Olympics. So I'm spitting, but I'm chugging. I'm thirsty.
Whoa, we're spitting, but we're.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
So is that a chug? I need a vote. Yeah.
I'm not allowed to spit, so yeah.
You're allowed to spit. You're not allowed to sip, dumbass.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
We need Jake to help us out.
Yeah, just read that for me one more time.
What I got to read here, and
It's about to scroll back again.
That's hard to do. It's disappointing the USA did not win the World Baseball Classic because of MLB team restrictions on players.
I'm gonna spit. I kind of agree with Rod. Like if this was later, in the year, I think it would be a lot different. I don't think, the solution would be to like blame MLB restrictions because like he said, it's not just for the US. I think just if they played with more, like we've seen it throughout the whole tournament, the urgency wasn't there for me. Like it just never felt like they were hungry to actually win the whole thing. So I think just more lineup balance and a roster that's constructed to win. We could bitch about the restrictions really, but at the end of the day, they just weren't good enough to get it done. And that's just that. That's the way I look at it. So
nice. Lana, because you know so much about this, as you stated earlier.
Yeah, I'm sipping because I'm kind of like, I don't really know. I haven't paid much attention to it, but I mean, obviously it's disappointing when the U.S. doesn't win, period, right?
Yeah.
But I do, the timing is bad. We're going to be going into this. You don't want to have issues going into the season. So I mean, I understand from a basic level that, without having all the information. So I'm going middle of the road.
Okay. Well, you'll hit a car.
Yeah.
That's right. I might get hit by a meteor, really.
Yeah, right.
yeah,
Look, I think Lana summed it up perfectly. I'm going to chug. Here's why. It's disappointing anytime the USA loses, and I'll say this to all the Venezuelans out there. On January 3rd, 2026, President Trump ordered Operation Absolute Resolve, where we took Nicolas Maduro out like in 10 hours or whatever like that. And you Venezuelans have the nerve to come beat us at our game after we liberated you. So here's what we should do. We should put tariffs on. We should steal your oil. We should do whatever it takes because we don't lose. We are the USA. We are number one. And I'm being very facetious with this, but look, I hope you guys have a great life. And Nicolas Maduro is a piece of shit. We should win. It's baseball, but unlike Canada, who blew it in hockey, like I'll never get old. And then and shout out to the Paralympic hockey team that kicked Canada's ass. Hey, Canada, give it up. Just take your hockey sticks and burn them, whatever the hell you need to do for energy, because you got, what I'm saying, and if you want healthcare, wait 6 months, and what I'm saying, you got shitty healthcare. Everybody's got healthcare, you got shitty healthcare. So anytime I can bang on Canada, fuck you, Andy.
And you would have been this punk for Forrest Gump's ping pong tournaments in the USA.
I would have.
It don't matter.
Actually, I don't hate the Canadian people. I don't like your government's weirdos.
I don't know any Canadians except for Andy.
I'm a Jewish Canadian. Can you believe it?
Oh, gee. Drake. You're Drake.
Oh, my gosh.
All right. Look, I only start paying attention to sports when fans that, were born when the sport started are old enough to chug legally. And World Baseball Classics, they still can't get into a bar unless they got a fake. So I don't care about the World Baseball Classics, and I don't care that we lost, so it's not disappointing to me. I'm spitting.
Woo!
Shut up, Phil. You're right. More Afro Man content. If you didn't notice it, Afro Man put out this thing. I know he was talking, but he's right about that. So shout out that if you're on X, look up Afro Man. He did some pretty funny shit.
Afro Man. He's in a court battle, I think.
Yeah. So shout out.
As I saw.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's see. What do we want to do here? I do want to go to this one because because I want to talk about the Meteor. So Charlemagne the God, who hosts the Breakfast Club, he does his Donkey of the Day, and he gave Donkey of the Day for the underreaction to the Meteor. Do you think is that justified? I want to start with myself, okay, here this time. It's justified, but I don't think Cleveland, so I'm actually going to sip on this one. I think it's justified that but not that Cleveland wins the Donkey of the Day. I think, as humans, and I think the meteorologists, I was talking to Roger before, meteorologists need to get the donkey of the day. Look, we have this, 70-ton rock falling out of space or whatever the hell it meant, and they're like, 5 to 8 fall, and then usually it's in underpopulated or no population areas. How the hell? Look, I think they're lying to us. Okay, I think there's more shit that falls. We're just lucky that we even got hit. The fact that there's no notification. They didn't know what was happening. So I think that's a little scary. We got all this technology, and then we're blowing up things in other places, but yet we can't know if space junk's falling and things like that. So yeah, I think the donkey of the day should be just humans, but not just Cleveland for their underreaction to basically almost getting wiped out. So that's my take on that. I think that we need a little bit better prevention or just notification. So that's my take. So Lana, we'll go around the other way this time.
Okay, for the underreaction to
the
meteor is justified. I am going to chug on that.
Okay.
Because if I'm reading that right.
Yeah, well, reading's hard on the Dawg Chug. I get it.
I'm telling you it, but you're right. But someone said to me today, and again, I'm not a science person. I don't know, all of these things, but someone said to me today, it's a good thing that, whatever in the atmosphere stopped it, because this could have been really bad. And all of a sudden, nobody was saying anything about anything. You're right. From a meteorology or news perspective, for a really long time. It was an hour or so before anybody said, and I think it was like a bus garage video comes out, all of a sudden it's like, hey, there's something bad in the sky. It was just, there was a big boom and nobody paid much attention, So.
Yeah, okay. That's fair. That's fair. Jake, are you scared?
They should have reacted more. Anyways, go ahead.
Yeah, I agree. Totally agree. Yep, good chug. Jake, you were down in Florida. You obviously weren't as close as us, but what's your take on this?
You didn't feel it, Jake?
Chugging. Jake is chugging.
Yeah, I just, like you guys said, nobody knew that this was coming. Everybody's going about their days, and then they hear the boom, and thank God, what they say was a 70-ton meteorite or something like that. I would love to know how much damage that actually would have done if it just hit the earth. So,
oh my God.
But at the end of the day, I guess just shit happens and people go on about their days. It's just what it is. No catastrophic injuries happen from it. So it is what it is.
Okay. Well, Roger, I'm curious to see
me
your
through this. First of all, who is this Charlemagne the God? Where's he at? What's going? Who is this?
He's on the Breakfast Club. He's very very outspoken gentleman.
And where is he located?
New York City.
Well, God,
that explains it. That explains it. We just don't jump up and run all over hysterical over some meteor that is 30,000 feet above us. Whatever. We have work to do. We're a blue-collar city. You're New York City. Clean that place up. Worry about New York City. Jesus Christ. You worry about Cleveland? Are you fucking kidding me? No, it's not justified. I guess is that his his award for ABs, So, no, it's not justified. I'm spitting, but I'm going to chug again because I'm still thirsty.
Fair enough. Andy.
Anyone that puts the God at the end of their name is too much like Ed, who puts the name of the episode of the show. He puts his name in there, Meteoric Edition.
Oh, you noticed that, Andy. You know.
I saw that.
Yeah, Charlemagne went to the Ed school, and he's a hack. Ed, I'm sorry, I'm not calling you a hack. I'm indirectly calling you a hack.
You've called me worse.
I don't care what Charlemagne has to say, so I'm just gonna spit on this one because fuck him.
Okay. I don't even know who he is.
Oh, look him up. You'll know him when you see him. He talks a lot of political stuff.
Doubt it, Ed.
I
doubt it.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. Andy got his lunch pail just like Roger did and did a spit, sip, chug statement as well. And I like this one. We're hitting a bunch of different things on spit, sip, chug this week, so I love it actually. And we'll start with Lon on this one. The NBA expanding by 2 more teams will be good for the league. What say you?
No, I think what are they looking at? Like Vegas?
In Seattle.
In Seattle, I don't see what I don't know. I mean, I don't think they don't need it. I mean, and Vegas is so inundated now. Like they don't.
Good word. There you go. Good word. Inundated. Nice.
I mean, no. I'm just saying. I'm gonna. It's not good, so I'm spitting.
Okay.
Sometimes I gotta think about what am I doing? Spitting, sipping, chugging. I'm spitting on that one.
A hard game. You have 3 choices.
I know it's been a long day.
Roger only has 2.
I might be having the bronchitis, Andy. Send me some juice.
Juice. The juice is loose. Jake.
I'm chugging on that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, of course they want more money.
So the way I look at it, like, I mean, the NBA has just fallen off a cliff honestly, since 2016, it's just continued to decline. You got LeBron, who is still honestly the face of the league, and he's about to be playing in year 24 on a farewell tour. So you could already imagine when he hangs it up, that interest is really going to go flying out the window. And I think it's great that, Seattle is in discussion. They should get the team back.
They should have never lost it.
They should have never lost it. And I think that will, that's going to spark more interest in the game itself, especially when if we look at any of these young players in the game right now, you had Jordan, you had Kobe and Shaq there for a minute. Then here comes LeBron. Like, if we're looking at any young players right now, who's really ready to step up? Like, you got Jokic, he's the best player in the league. He's not marketable like that.
Yeah, it's same with Wemby, kind of like they're foreign players.
Yeah, they're foreign players. They're not like they don't got that kind of energy or those kind of stories following them. So I think all in all for the NBA, that will be a great move, especially just given LeBron's timeline.
Okay, all right, Roger. We know you love the NBA.
The only thing that will help the NBA is if they add 10 feet to both sides of the court and expand it by 10 in width, 5 on each side, raise the hoops to about 12 or 14 feet, and make it the goddamn game Dr. Naismith intended it to be. That would fix basketball. But outside of that, it's already saturated. There's the talent, man. The talent pool is so thin. I think they need to trim 2 teams, make the teams better, make the competition better. Man, it's not the NBA I grew up watching. I watched the Cavs, in between arguing with people on X. That's the extent of my basketball participation. The college game is better, and that's even not what it used to be. No, man, expanding the NBA by 2 more teams, at least LeBron can buy a team and his kid will have a place to play. So there's that. There's an upside. Mm-hmm. I'm spitting.
Andy, what say you with your great statement?
Look, adding 2 more teams to the NBA to fix the problems that the NBA are having, you guys have all mentioned, it would be like California is having some budget issues, so hey, let's create a billionaire tax and charge all the wealthy, uber rich people, and we'll get all the money that we need. The problem is everyone leaves California that's super rich, and now California is, for all intents and purposes, fucked.
New scum.
Yeah. The NBA, if they do this in the short term, they'll get their money that they need. It'll boost things in the short term, but long term they'd be fucked too. Because, as you've all said, the NBA's problem is there's too many teams tanking as it is. There's too many players that aren't really good enough to be on an NBA roster. All you're going to do by adding 2 more teams is you're just going to make it worse. They should reduce regular season games. They should make it more about the playoffs. They should make it harder to get to the playoffs so that the teams that actually make it to the playoffs feel like they've earned something. The NBA has to fix the problems that are in front of them, not just push a button to infuse some more capital and weaken the product down the road. So I'm spitting.
I'm with you, Andy.
I am gonna sip like a bitch.
Welcome to the club, brother.
There you go. Here's the reason why. Because it will generate more money, obviously. But here's the thing: it will dilute. Look, it's just like the NFL. Back in the 80s, you could name a team. Going healthy.
Cranberry orange plum. Oh.
That sounds good.
It's like the NFL in the 80s. You could name a team, and I could tell you who their quarterback is. Nowadays, you name an NFL team, and it's all backups and retreads and losers and this and that. And it's same with the NBA. And like more teams mean more players that are in the NBA that shouldn't be in the NBA. I won't name names, but I don't know. Where would Max Strus be? I don't know. He's good. I'm sorry.
He was balling the other night.
I'm sorry, but my point is
this.
For the people that aren't as good as Max Strus that are in the league, maybe you shouldn't be in the league, but there's so many damn teams that's just watered down crap. And then the fact that even Bronny James is, and I know that LeBron, but the point is this: how many more people of his bad talent would be in the league because there's more teams, and that's the thing. It's just a shit product, and you have so many elite players, like basically a handful, and every team is just horrible, and then I can have more teams. But I'm glad Seattle's probably going to get a team back, so I'm glad about that. But other than that, no, that's why I'm sipping on it. I think it's shit. So that ends that one. Okay, that was fun, right?
By the way, if you want Seattle and Las Vegas to have teams, take them from like Utah and Washington. Those franchises, fans don't support those teams. Get rid of them. Move them.
That's true. Utah would probably want to go to Vegas.
Yeah.
Send Utah to Vegas.
I'll move.
Don't just create more leagues or more teams. Sorry.
No, perfect. We'll go to this one, and then Lana, we got a special one just for you at the end. Just okay. But this one, because hey, get your brackets ready. The blank, and gonna fill in the blank. We'll be cutting down the nets in Indianapolis on April 6th at the Final Four. We'll start with Roger since he's wearing his Michigan gear.
I'm
The blank.
gonna have to say the Michigan Wolverines. I'm gonna have to say the Michigan Wolverines. Go blue.
Wow. Okay. Jake, who you got cutting down the nets?
I got Arizona cutting down the nets. And you know why? I'm going to tell you why right now. One,
why is that?
Okay.
Size.
Fuck Michigan for one.
Yes.
And two, Bryce Maximus James is on the team.
Oh yeah. Okay. Nice.
Hey, game winner.
It's so much stronger.
Did you say Dickus Maximus?
What do you say?
Did you say Dickus Maximus?
Oh.
Relax.
Hey, now that's Dawg Chug after us.
I wanted to say Ohio State, but
yeah, that's not happening.
You know how that is.
I do. We do know how that is. Lana, I think you have the same answer, right?
Well, I have Arizona, but I actually was with Force of Nature there for a bit on UConn at one point, and then I switched over to Arizona. So.
Okay, so Force of Nature, she basically said, "Fuck you." Is that
no? That was my number 2 choice.
All right. Well, I hate to say this because they're going to beat the Buckeyes in the second round, but I got the Duke Blue Devils and the douchey Dukes getting it done. I think they will play Arizona in the championship game. I just think the size of, Boozer and their front court, and then Arizona's got size, and they seem like they're the most two complete teams in the tournament. Now, that doesn't mean, obviously, you have one bad half of shooting and you could be done. That's the one thing about this. You got to win 6 games and, more if you're in a play-in, I guess. But I think I got to go with the douchey Dukes, Blue Devils, to get it done. Don't like it. I hope Ohio State gets it done, but Ohio State's got a tough one against TCU. I know the Buckeye fans don't want to hear this, but hey, just get one for Bruce Thornton. Just win tomorrow at 12:15, and then roll the dice on Saturday. But I think it's an uphill battle for Jake Diebler and the Buckeyes. But I got Duke unfortunately winning, and that's it. But I will say one thing: Kansas, you suck, and people that put Kansas real far, I would slow your roll, and that's where Dr. James Naismith or something, that Naismith chord. So that's a tie in there. So, Andy, who you got cutting down the nets?
I got same answer as you. The 2 boozers. Cameron and Caden, two boozers are just too good. They're going to win. And then at some point, I promise one of those boozers are going to end up on the Cavs.
Yeah, okay. And
one of those boozers. That just sounded funny.
It's going to be crazy when that happens because no one's going to know. Should we like them? Should we hate them?
Yeah.
By the way, fuck his dad, but more, fuck their mom. She's the reason that he left.
Yeah. And shout out to Force of Nature because, UConn did beat Duke in 99, but also they did UConn beat Ohio State in the Final Four. I know Ohio State vacated that because it didn't happen because of Boban Savovich or whatever like that. But at the same time, fuck UConn and that Khaled Alameen or whatever the hell his name is, that fat fuck that was playing point guard. Fuck him. Fuck UConn. Fuck those assholes. Andy, I'm in a mood tonight, Andy. I'm in a mood. I say fuck everything. Fuck everybody. I don't know. It's in one of those.
You're on the right show, Ed.
Thank you.
That's
Thank
right.
you. And I got one more, Lana, because this is just for you. And Andy says, can we all chime in? Yeah, I guess we can if we go real quick, because I know my answer to this statement is going to be real quick. But Lana, because you contributed and obviously you did your hair tonight, we'll do this one just for you.
Yeah! That was my contribution, everyone out there.
Yeah, so obviously you can read it and you can give your answer.
I can go first.
Yes.
And this is probably going to surprise you all.
Yeah.
My answer. Because save the Cavs is a very strong statement. And I love Max more than anyone. But I don't think he's going to save the Cavs, right? I think he's made a killer contribution his first run out at 24 points when he averages 10. And then last night at 6, but his assists, he had some great assists last night. So I don't believe that he will actually save the Cavs. So I'm going to actually spit.
Jeez.
But I think he's going to do.
You just don't want to pressure your man. You don't want to put that pressure on your man.
That's right. That's a bold statement. But so many people, have you seen everybody on X? Come back, Max. He's going to save us. I'm like, are you guys kidding?
Damn.
I mean, I love him, but he's coming off of a surgery and rehab. How's he going to save your team?
Yeah.
Get real. Anyway, somebody else go.
Damn. Okay. Jeez. All right.
Don't put that pressure on him.
Okay.
Go ahead. Somebody else.
Jake. And then Andy. And then Roger. Jake, go ahead.
Part of me wants to chug, but just to put that pressure on him to upset her.
Damn, I know, not right.
I'm going to say because that is a crazy, statement. Like, to save the Cavs, like
exactly.
Which, hey, don't get me wrong, I actually like Strus. Strus is smaller. First game back, brought the energy. It was just a fucking horrible team performance that night. But
I know.
I
don't like that.
That's a Dawg Chug stat right there, Andy. That's
me and Roger kind of started butting heads last week on the TL. There's one man that can save the Cavs, and he's coming home next year. Mark my words.
Oh, jeez. Yeah.
LeBron James.
No, don't even say it.
LeBron James, baby.
Oh, boy.
Don't even say
Mark my words. He will be back in Cleveland on a farewell.
Flip it. Okay.
Flipped. Andy, what say you on this?
I just have to ask, Lana, you're like coming out and saying Max Strus isn't awesome. Are you just upset because before his big return, he wouldn't you have a no ejaculate rule, and you kept you,
yeah, it's been very upsetting.
The protein shake, Andy, is that what we talk about? The protein shake?
About that time, it is.
I got
the time of the show.
Yeah.
It's been very upset. I'm very upset about it. So I had to.
Is that what you used to get your hair all shiny?
Yes. Oh my gosh. I wasn't going to say anything and nobody was guessing it in the comments. So
hey, Force of Nature. Yeah, I got that. I got you on that one, Force of Nature.
Poor Lana. Sorry, Lana. We love you and sorry for making such horrible jokes in your expense.
Andy, never apologize for saying ejaculate. Never.
I do not care.
No, it's that time of the show, 10:23 ejaculate.
It's the ejaculate hour.
It's Dawg Chug after dark.
All right. To be honest, though, he is a good role player on the Cavs, and he's an important piece. But to say he's going to save, it's silly. Like at the end of the day, everyone's panicking because we're not playing at an elite level right now. But again, it's all because I've said this before. I'm going to say it again. It's because the rotations are all experimental. They're figuring out what works and what doesn't work. They're pulling the levers to get us ready for the playoffs, something I don't think they did a very good job the last 2 years. And when it came down to crunch time, we didn't have the answers. So I think they're trying to get the answers. Is Max Strus going to be the guy that puts us over the top? No, I don't think so. So I'm spitting.
Andy is proving the more you drink of good products like Sunny D and Welch's, the smarter you get. Andy's drinking healthy tonight, and his answers are getting better as the show goes on.
He's getting his vitamin C.
Yeah, good stuff. Hey, put those in your kids' lunch boxes or whatever like that. There you go.
Oh my God, can you imagine one of them grabbing one of those?
Yeah.
Sunny D.
One of those, she can chug 4.
Yeah, yeah.
It's Sunny D and Welch's.
Andy don't raise no wimps, okay?
That's true.
Ed,
Roger,
you skipped me.
What do you think about Max? Is he going to save the Cavs?
I'm going to spit. You know what saved the Cavs is getting rid of whatever ball we had. Which one was it?
Lonzo.
Yeah,
Oh,
getting
that
rid
one.
of him and bringing in the Beard. That's what saved the
Harden.
Cavs this year. Andy said it's true. He's just a role player. You hope that around, if we get to the conference championship, that he's hitting a stride and he's burying threes or something, that he's just coming around. He's like Lana said, he's coming off of surgery, so I'm not expecting much, So, what changed the Cavs is getting rid of the mistake they made and bringing in the Beard. And that's what saved the Cavs season.
Mm-hmm.
Well, fuck you, Lana. I'm actually going to chug, okay?
Oh, that's so nice
Fuck
of
you.
you.
Like, hey, Max, if you're out there, look, you can't. These hoes, these real ones, they ain't real, okay? She's not a day one. I'll be a day one for you, okay? Look, you played defense last year. Look, I criticized you because whatever, but you know what? I don't care. I like that you make threes or whatever like that. That's good. But actually, last year you were playing defense in the playoffs. You were one of our best defensive players in the playoffs, and that's what we're going to need come playoff time. Because hell, we gave up 130 to Dallas or whatever the hell it was, or what I'm saying, like that. But we need to, like Andy said, we need to get these rotations set. But one thing about rotations, whoever you got on the floor, play some fucking defense, because defense is really just effort. If you just show a little bit of effort, you can play defense in the NBA. That's all you really got to do. And Max does do that, so I'll give him credit. So I'm gonna say you're gonna save the Cavs, and just like Jesus Christ, you got luxurious hair, so let's get it done. And Lana, I'm disappointed in you.
Max, the best hair.
Let's get you on the Dawg Chug, Max, and we'll get you on when Lana's not on, because I don't think she's riding.
No, won't happen.
All right, well, we'll see.
I'll make sure I'm on.
Oh, she's available that night.
I'll be hiding.
I see. How many movies have you been in? Like 3 now? 4?
3. I just did 2 that are not out yet, and then Superman. So 3.
Okay, so do you have like a professional headshot yet?
Yes, I do have some.
God, can you have to show that on the Dawg Chug?
I'll send it to you guys and put up.
Yeah, that's awesome. I can't wait to see your next 2 movies, and then I'm not actually, because they're Hallmark movies, but I can't wait to see the next Superman movie. That I'll watch.
So basically, Andy, you're saying on the Dawg Chug, within the last 5 minutes, we used the terms headshot and ejaculate. This has been a wonderful show. Wonderful show. I just got to say that. So, I will say one thing. Wow, we went through a lot of spit, sip, chugs, so that will end that rousing edition of it. But Jake, we got you on, and what we usually do is we put people under rapid fire, which you're about to go under rapid fire. You have 3 seconds to answer. Don't be like Lana and just ramble and go on. Just answer the question. Okay, thank you very much. All right, here we go. Browns will win 7 or less games next season.
Less.
Shador Sanders is a legitimate franchise starter.
Agreed.
Monken is an offensive genius.
No.
Denzel Ward is still elite.
Yes.
Judkins will return from injury and still be a beast.
Yes.
The O-line is way better after the recent free agent pickups.
100%.
Browns will take a wide receiver at 6.
Yes.
Is Big Foot real?
Absolutely. 100%.
Yes.
Dairy Queen ice cream cakes are the best.
Fuck no.
And finally, if you could have any player in the NFL on the Browns, who would it be?
Jay Jettas.
And you are off rapid fire.
You don't like Dairy Queen?
How do you not like Dairy Queen ice cream cake?
I mean, they're cool.
They're
but
awesome.
That's what we got out of the whole thing.
Every answer was just like, yes. agreed. Yes. What about Dairy Queen ice cream? Fuck no.
Yeah, what the hell?
That crunchy
No,
center with the
they're
goo.
decent. I've
That
had
came
so-
Roger. Shout out, happy
upset.
birthday to your son, Roger. But I saw his
Yes,
Dairy
my
Queen
boy Henry had
It
his
was
happy
birthday,
birthday.
and he had the DQ Bigfoot cake.
Yeah.
So that was
Oh.
awesome. Thank you, Ed. Happy birthday, Henry boy.
Happy
Henry the
birthday.
Hammer.
Did a Dairy
So-
Queen ice cream cake like touch your wife inappropriately? Like, what's going on?
Yeah.
I've just had better ice cream cakes out there.
Well, you
Or
were
just
so
better
old.
Hey,
Have you ever had a Cold Stone
Hey, I'll tell
Creamery
you,
ice
I
cream?
agree, Jake. There's a place. Hey, you know Durbin's Magic Freeze in Barberton?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Durbin's.
yeah.
That's the boys. Their mom's family owns that. It's the best
no
ice cream
shit.
cake you'll ever have. Durbin's Magic Freeze in
Yeah.
Barberton.
I've
It
just
My
never,
blows
birthday's
Dairy
next month.
Queen
I'm gonna go
away.
get one.
I've just never seen
But
anyone.
we're not
so
going to drive all the way to
passionate.
Barberton.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Andy,
I didn't
Yeah.
mean to sound that. It's not
Oh
that
my
I.
God.
Jake, I'm with you on that.
Yeah, no, I've just had much better ice cream cakes. Much.
I
better.
don't
Much
know.
If there's
better.
any therapists out there, maybe contact Jake. Might help. I don't know.
That's amazing.
Hey, if he
Hey,
gets that upset about Dairy
you know
Queen, I won't
what?
ask him about Burger King. Okay, we won't do that.
In Jake's defense, this area, Akron area, there's a lot of custard stands, man.
Oh,
Little mom
man.
and pop custard
Oh,
stands
yeah.
all over.
So
There's a
good.
lot of good custard down here. Yep. Yeah, Dairy Queen isn't as busy as those places. I'll tell you that much.
Mhm.
Not down here.
hell no.
I-
Roger, you ever to Strickland's?
So Dairy Queen's
Oh,
not going to
yeah.
sponsor us anytime soon.
No.
Yeah, yeah.
Timu.
Carvel. You know, I watched a special on on the History Channel about Dairy Queen and Carvel or whatever like that, and the different food places and things like that. You know what? I don't know. I've never had Carvel. I heard it was really good, but you put a Dairy Queen ice cream cake in front of me, and I'm gonna eat that. Never mind. I
feel
won't.
like-
Bring you a
like
good
Dairy
one, Ed.
Queen-
Ed, I'm going to bring you a good
I'm gonna
one.
eat that like I paid for it, if you know what I mean.
I feel like
I'm
Dairy
gonna bring
Queen
you a
for
good one
ice
from
cream
down here,
joints.
Yeah.
Like
For
Dairy
your
Queen
next
for
birthday.
ice cream joints.
Thank you.
It's like Subway for subs. Like it's cool, you're gonna eat it, but I'd way rather have Jersey Mike's. Like, come on,
Yeah, I mean, a blizzard isn't terrible.
it's all right.
A blizzard, if you're going to go there, you got to go.
Oh, if you don't get a
Yeah.
blizzard, you're
You're
not
gonna
an
do a
American.
You
blizzard,
gotta get a
right?
blizzard, if you go there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I do like that crunchy, gooey.
Right in between the chocolate with oh my god,
That's
feel
all I want. Just scrape
yeah,
that
I just
out.
want to eat. Oh yeah, yeah.
I've had
That's
that in
it.
several ice cream cakes, that aren't Dairy Queen.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's my thing. Like you got
They're good.
go to Cold Stone Creamery for a chain ice cream joint. Has the best ice cream cake I've ever had.
I don't think I could. I don't think I could cheat on Dairy Queen though. I don't think I'd feel like that. That's my thing.
And you're upgrading to a different level, so it'll be
That's
worth
right.
it. In the
I
end.
don't think I'm. Yeah, I don't. Maybe I'm.
Did
just
they
not
have
worthy. I
vodka
don't
in that? Did they put vodka in it?
I wish, but no.
know.
That would be Andy's cake.
$5 for a milkshake? There's no vodka in it?
Yeah, right.
Pulp
Subway.
Fiction.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, I'm a Jersey Mike's over Subway
Yeah.
kind of guy. by the
Oh,
way.
man.
Oh, man, Jersey Mike's is good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we've definitely gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Andy, that wraps up what I got. You got any last words or anything you like to say?
Hey,
or
I
anything?
do.
Yeah, go ahead, Roger.
I wanted to ask, tell us about your buddies, man, that reposted us. I pulled them up here and then I lost it. Over at their podcast, The Dogland.
Yeah, the Dogland. It's Jack McCurry and Anthony Jokey, and they've had their podcast up and running for a couple of years now, and they started up a website.
Yeah.
They brought me on, to write and stuff like that for them, trying to put some articles out, and that's what I'm going to school for. So, yeah, two great guys. I've actually known Jack like my entire life. We went to the same school and shit. So,
We got
Really
to get
good
them on
guys.
Dawg Chug. I'm going
Yeah.
to get in their DMs and get them on. Yeah,
Hey,
definitely, man.
they know their stuff, man. They know their
I
stuff.
asked you if any of them had me blocked. Just
I don't
before,
think so.
before-
I
I
don't
want to
think
make
so.
sure. I
You
always
never
gotta
know,
check,
though.
make sure they don't have me blocked. That happens from time to time with me.
Yeah. I mean, like you said, all your friendships. I mean, me and you argued, I believe. That's how we started talking. No hard feelings, That's
No,
just-
that's how I made my best friend.
Well, there
That's how
probably
this-
was, but
That's how
Yeah,
the show
yeah.
started. That's how this all started. Me arguing with Nick Carnes.
Oh.
Me and Andy.
Andy, let's do this. Let's wrap up the show here. Let's go around the horn. You got a 30 seconds to a minute. Go ahead. We'll start with you, Lon. Anything you want to say? Anything you want to say? Anything. I don't give a shit.
No, I mean, you guys, we didn't talk about it, I know, but looking forward to the Guardians home opener. We're going to be downtown April 3rd. I'll probably be on here before, but April 3rd, 10 days for my birthday. We're kicking it off downtown in the morning, all day drinking. I'll let you guys know where.
Is Max Strus planning your outfit for that game?
Well, he's gonna wake up next to her and pick it out himself, right?
Yes. Yeah, he planned my outfit last year and it did not go over well.
She wore a Chicago White Sox jersey.
I had to wear Chicago last year.
We're playing the Cubs this year, right?
I can't talk to you when you have one of those things on. I can't even.
It was bad.
White Sox thing, the White Sox
and Clevelanders are not nice to people in other.
No.
I'm like, I'm a Guardians fan.
Yeah. No, I hate White Sox, man. Oof.
They were not nice to me.
Southsiders. Jake, what do you got?
I would say I agree with Lana. I can't wait for the Guards, ready for them to kick it off. And I'm ready for baseball season, man, and that's actually one of the reasons we are moving home, because I miss going to games. I had season tickets. And, yeah, I can't wait. I love talking Browns, but it is a very nice little off season right now. Draft's coming up soon. But it's been a good break to not watch them every Sunday. Go Ohio State, as always. Go Cavs. And go Buckeyes. Thanks for having me.
Go H.
Fuck you.
I-O.
Hey, all of this talk is perfect lead up to, we didn't even plan it. That's how good we fucking are here at Dawg Chug. Is next week is an episode of Dawg Chug. And we're bringing in James Fitz is coming in, and we're going to drink a Cleveland martini, and we'll teach you how to make one of those. And Lana knows. Bring your mustard.
We have to do the shot.
And also Zach from At the Corner. So we're going to have an episode of Dawg Chug the day before the season starts next Thursday.
Love
it. Tune in for Dawg Chug next week.
Nice.
We'll talk
I'm down
baseball.
with that. I got to do the mustard shot.
Mustard.
Force of nature. I moved to Ohio to follow the Browns. That is.
Hey, also,
New Jersey.
I forgot because I'm half drunk. They're coming out because the three of us at the Dawg Chug, through the Dawg Chug Network, are starting a Sunday Night Guards podcast. It'll be called Sunday Night Guardians.
SNG.
It'll be James, Zach, and myself. And we're going to be every Sunday night at 8 p.m. on the Dawg Chug Network. So catch that. We'll talk about it next week.
Nice.
Awesome.
Yeah, the fans call it SNG. It's going to be called SNG.
SNG, yeah, there you go. SNG.
I like it.
Andy, what do you got?
All right, I want to allot my time to ask Jake a question with the Philadelphia Eagles trading for Andy Dalton. They've got a backup quarterback.
Tanner McKee.
Should the Browns be interested in making a little move to add a guy for a low day 3 pick?
I think it would be a no-brainer. Even though I am a Shador guy, I love Shador, but Tanner McKee, Philadelphia fans love that kid, and we've all seen him play. I think, and I mean he's got some talent, So I mean,
no vegan dog.
And I would rather see Shador and Tanner McKee battling out, one of them win the job. I don't want to see Deshaun Watson play football in Cleveland no more. I'm done with it. So yeah, day 3 pick. All day, bring in Tanner McKee.
All right, love it.
And I will use my time to say once again, shout out to our military fighting a courageous battle right now.
Yes.
And then also in the next 8 days, 2 of the most important men in my life have birthdays. Happy birthday to my father tomorrow. Happy birthday, Dad.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
And then the most important man in my life
Mr. in Columbus.
Gotta be you.
Is myself. Happy
You're
birthday
turning 43?
When's your birthday, Ed?
Yep, turning 43. Happy birthday to me, March 26th. But I'll be on next Wednesday to talk about it and celebrate that even more. But yeah, like I got
to get that cake in the mail. Now I got to drive
get
the
that cake in the
God damn it.
Gotta put that
second time we celebrated your 43rd birthday, that was one of the best nights of my life, man.
Epic. And we're going to have another epic one again, Andy. But yeah, I want to say thank you to everybody here and thank you to everybody in the contributor comment section. Who do you want to give out contributor of the day? Lana and Jake, who you got here tonight? I think force of nature.
Probably force of nature. I
I'm
would
going
think.
with
Force
Mr.
of
Dawg.
nature, and he's.
I'd say force of nature. He's been.
Juan
thank
was
you.
right there with them. Juan was right with them,
Juan.
man.
Yeah, Juan.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I
remember.
love Juan. I love Juan, but
Yeah.
I would have to give it
Juan's
to
awesome
Juan.
tonight, man.
Yeah, the Juan. It would have been for me if you asked that.
Force of nature's going after Subway, and Jared kind of clinched it.
Yeah,
He was
Yeah,
angry.
yeah.
He was
That put
angry.
it over the edge.
yeah, yeah. Look, everybody out there, you're all winners. Well, I don't know, maybe not, but you watch the Dawg Chug. But hey, look, we appreciate you for that. But yeah, I got to give it the force of nature tonight. But but I want to say thank you to everybody. A great show. Like Andy, let's give the classic line. I always let you do it, even though I'm hosting. What do you say?
Drink him if you got him.
Yeah, drink him if you got him. That's right, everybody. We'll see you next week, and go Guards.
Go
Go
Cards.
Guards. Go
Bucks.
Blues.